Been on her team playing Risk.
Ah, and what'd you like about playing Risk with her?
That we almost won every game, and some games we won and some games we lost, but we were still really good together.
And what did playing Risk with Grandma mean to you?
It meant that she loved me, and that she would help me when the games were hard if she was there.
How they help us do arts and crafts things.
Why is that memory important to you?
Because it's fun to do it with them, and they always help, and they're nice about it.
So my favorite memory of Grandma is when she'll pull out all this huge amounts of craft supplies, or she'll let us dig through her movies so we can just to make us happy and to find something fun for us all to do. And she's just always willing to show her grandkids how much she loves them. She'll bake something with us, teach us how to cook something, and it's really meaningful to me because she's pretty much saying, I'll give you the time and I'll give you my time and my effort to show you that I love you.
I'm probably gonna have to say the tour we did of church history sites, just all the time we got to spend together, all the really good food we got to eat, all the experiences we had together. That was really fun for me, and I learned a lot. And I hope that my other cousins get to have the same experience.
What does that memory mean to you?
We just got to spend a lot of time together. We got to bond. We spent a lot of time in the car. Yeah. I think I doubled the amount of states I had ever been to in my life, just in that 10-day period. And the spiritual experiences I had with Grandma and Kira.
She always has a craft project or a sewing project or something to work on. So she helped me learn to sew. When I was little, we made pot holders and shorts. We made butterfly shorts. I think they're still in Tessa's stuff somewhere. And we still have the pot holders downstairs. And so that was really fun. She also got me into cross-stitching and embroidery, which is, I'm a little bit obsessed, honestly. The one she started me with, got the big one framed on my wall and the ornaments and stuff. I just finished that today. I decided it would be fun to personalize my shoe, so.
Well, I've been in the family now for, gosh, almost 21 years, so there's a lot of memories. So I don't know if I have a particular one, but I do love all the board games, particularly Rummikub. It's probably my favorite. Some Terrible Tens, it's good times. I also really appreciate how Grandma has helped the various children with projects or things they were interested in, like teaching Kira needlepoint, but especially like the trips that she's taken kids on or helped facilitate. I like that Grandma works hard and plays hard and shares that with her children and family.
I have too many to have a favorite. There are lots of things I love about my mom. Favorite memories. I remember how, I guess let me try to do this a couple of different ways. My mom was always trying to help people. Always. Like friends and strangers, and she would always just give her time to help people. So I always really admired that about my mom. I remember at Christmas time, always at Christmas time, there was some kind of a project where we would make goodies and then go out and be like secret and deliver them to people. It was always just kind of spearheaded by my mom to just make people feel loved on the holiday. I also remember traveling with my mom. We used to jump in the car And back when we actually had 3 months of summer, we'd go take off and just go see friends and just go hang out. My mom always liked to play and have fun. And so I remember that about her too. I guess another one of my favorite memories, it probably wasn't my favorite memory at the time, but now, as I'm here just cutting peppers, I realize I have a love of cooking. I love to cook. It's so much fun, so much fulfillment. And I think a lot of that, I mean, I get some of that from my dad because he does chili and stuff, but it was my mom that said, okay, 1 day a week, you get to make dinner. No, Mom, I don't want to. Well, now it's like, yeah, I enjoy making dinner. It's good, it's fun. So I appreciate that she worked so hard to instill in me some of the skills that have turned into things that I really enjoy doing today. And I do, I'm not just saying that, I really like to cook. It brings me a lot of satisfaction. And what else? I always just remember that my mom was really easy to talk to. There were a couple of times in my life when I had some really challenging circumstances that I faced and wasn't quite sure how to move past them. And she was one of those that was there to hear me and to offer some suggestions and some support. And you know, I've never forgotten that. I'm glad she was there because I don't know if I could have made some decisions without her input. Anyways, there are a lot of things I could say. They're my favorite about my mom. She's just an awesome, wonderful person, and I'm grateful to have her as my mom. Oh, here's one final memory, and I'm kind of curious to know. Probably won't be in this life when this question's answered, but in my patriarchal blessing, it tells me that I got the chance to choose my parents. So I'm kind of curious to know what it was about our relationship in the pre-existence that made me choose her. So, anyways.
Is there anything you want to say to Grandma before we go?
I love you, Mom. We have been thinking this week about memories that we have of Grandma. And of course, some of our memories turn to music. And we have made 5 selections from the repertoire that we can remember from the life of Grandma that mean something to us. We are going to be a little bit silly, but we do have your genes inside of us, many of us, so you know what that's like. Okay,
We don't
so
need actual pants.
ready?
He climbed out of the sea. He may catch all the others, but he won't catch me. No, he won't catch me. Silly old slithery. He may catch all the others,
Okay, there's that one. You killed Dad. All right, Kira.
Okay, our next one.
Mom actually killed me.
Our next one. Everybody still alive? Yes. Next one is Little Bunny Foo Foo. Wait.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
Along came the good fairy, and she said,
Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
I'll give you 3 chances, then I'll turn you into a goon.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and dropping them on the head.
Down came the good fairy, and she said,
Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
I gave you 3 chances, and now I'm going to turn you into a goon.
Poof. Okay, the next one. You've already heard us do this one, but it's You Are My Sunshine.
They told us we had to sing nicer this time, so we'll sing nicer this time.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I was sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Okay. We decided capo, right? Capo 3?
Yes, Capo 3.
There are a couple that I remember from bedtime lullabies that I passed on to my kids. And so we're going to attempt to recreate a couple of them here.
I wish I was a little rock, a-sitting on a hill, and not a-doing anything, but just a-sitting still. I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't even wash. I just sit there for 1,000 years and rest myself. Gosh! Whenever I hear the song of a bird or look at the blue, blue sky, whenever I feel the rain on my face or the wind as it rushes by, whenever I touch a velvet rose or walk by a lilac tree, I'm glad that I live in this beautiful world Heavenly Father created for me. He gave me my eyes that I might see the color of butterfly wings. He gave me my ears that I might hear the magical sound of things. He gave me my life, my mind, my heart. I thank Him reverently for all His creations of which I'm a part. Yes, I know Heavenly Father loves me.
We love you, Grandma.
We love you.
Happy birthday.
We love you.